What is Cosmic Wars? Cosmic Wars is a sci-fi story that takes place in a universe where all the forces of good and evil are trying to gain possession of the Arthenian star. Who is Cosmic Gorf? Gorf is the protector of the Arthenian star. He's the guardian of the kingdom of Crystalia. And Gorf, unfortunately, blamed himself for the loss of the king who fell in the great battle. So Gorf goes into a self-inflicted exile. Who is Princess Reina? Princess Reina is the heir to the throne of the kingdom of Crystalia. She assumed power when her father fell in the great battle. The problem is, most don't want to follow a woman because there's never been a female ruler. Who is Captain M3? Captain M3 is the head of the royal guard to protect the kingdom of Crystalia. He does not want the aid of Gorf. He wants him to stay in exile. But the princess knows that all the forces of evil are closing in and she needs Gorf. Who is Zarkinar? Zarkinar is the powerful overlord pirate, and he is determined to get his hands on the Arthenian star, no matter the risk. Who is Lord Evil? Lord Evil is just that. He is pure evil, and he wants Crystalia destroyed, and he wants possession of the Arthenian star. So what happens in this story? You guessed it. The princess risks everything, and she goes off, leaving the safety of her kingdom, and heads off to try to find Gorf. Why do I want you to back this? Because I created this when I was 12 years old. I created Cosmic Wars and Cosmic Gorf when I was 12. His name was Scrungy when I was 12. And my influences were, Cosmic Cow from Too Close for Comfort and Fraggle Rock and The Dark Crystal and Marvin the Martian. And it's a culmination of all those things. And it's a great story, and I want you to come along for the journey with me. So pledge today, tell a friend. Let's make this the most epic sci-fi adventure series of this year. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
We're warriors in a cosmic war.
Welcome everybody. Just testing. Let's see. There it is. All right, cool. I'm gonna play the theme song.
In the shadows of the cosmos, a war is on the rise. A pirate with a broken heart, with treachery as his disguise. Zarkina betrayed his brother for power and for gold. With the whispers of the Arthenian star, legends left untold. Through the starlit skies he sails, reckless and unbound, while beneath Crystalia's castle lies treasure to be found. But Gorf, the protector, stands tall in his fight, with armor forged in honor and strength that burns so bright. Light years away from peace tonight, the echoes call our names. The universe, a battlefield where hope ignites the flames. Hold fast to your courage, for Gorf is on your side. We're warriors in a cosmic war. Together we will rise. As Zarkina sets his trap with darkness in his soul, Gorf races through the galaxies to save us from this toll. Lord Evil unleashed as chaos unfolds. Our heroes never falter. They brave what fate beholds.
In the cosmic war, together we will rise. All right. Before we begin, what's up, everybody? I am back on a live stream. My name is Samuel. I am a creator. I am a podcaster, an artist, a writer. I tell my own stories. I'm mostly known for There's an Alien in My Toilet and Forbidden. And now I'm introducing Cosmic Wars to all of you out there, and I'm hoping that you come along for the ride. We launched it 2 days ago on Kickstarter, successfully funded in an hour, and now we're trending very well on Kicktrack. We were number 3 on the top, the hot list, so I'm excited about that. And so today I'm going to be drawing some pages from the book, and I'm going to talk about the story during this process. And I'm hoping that you come along for the ride, and that you pick up the book. And if you enjoy my art, leave a comment in the comments below. The link is in the chat. Check out the Kickstarter. It is pretty dope. And I want you to come along for the ride. So let's get this page started. This is a panel that I'm doing. Let me switch over. This is a panel that I'm doing for the book Cosmic Wars. And it's basically Gorf fighting a Krimson, and the Krimson are an ice species on an ice planet, and so he's going to be going to battle with a Krimson. I'm going to put some background music. Let me see. There you go. That's a good one. All right, so we'll do that background music, and let me see. What's this one? No. That's a good one. All right, we'll put that in the background while we draw. So I started sketching it this morning to just get through the layouts. I actually lighten it. Actually, no. I actually lighten this right now. And I created a new layer, which is a vector layer. And I will start illustrating the book, the panel. And I will be looking up from time to time to see if there's any questions or if anybody joins us in the stream. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You're like, Sam, what are you doing? It's Valentine's Day. Valentine's, and you're sitting there drawing. And we have plans later on today. Right now, it's taking care of the dogs and the household stuff, and I'm also got to pack all of my stuff because we're going to Texoma Comic-Con. George is flying in from the East Coast, and so I gotta put all of the props and comic paraphernalia together and get ready for that. I'm looking forward to Texoma. That's going to be so much fun. Lori's going to be there, Calcaterra, William Russell. I think William just launched Psycho Sal on Kickstarter. Lori has her Kickstarter for Path of the Pale Rider. Nim has his Kickstarter. Everybody's got a Kickstarter, man. It's crazy right now. It's Kickstarter madness. Nim has his Kickstarter for Space Monkeys. JD Rosario has Vicky Sticks he just launched. It's crazy. Everybody's going bananas on Kickstarter. There's so much to choose from, but as you choose some of those amazing talented creators out there, I'm hoping that you choose Cosmic as well. I'm playing around with his hair, giving him some new looks. He's got that Fabio hair. Nice flowing hair. I wasn't planning on drawing today, but I want to because I want to celebrate the fact that we were funded in the first hour. I want to celebrate the fact that we're trending on Kicktracks. I want to celebrate the fact that we held a raffle. And we had our first raffle winner because we were funded. So Aurelis, who is a loyal supporter, Aurelis Delgado, who's been a loyal supporter and a big fan of what I do as an illustrator, and she loves duty, and she has an amazing family. She actually won, which is pretty sweet to know. that somebody who's been a really loyal supporter actually won the first raffle, which is dope. But we will be hosting a second raffle on Tuesday night. So you still have a chance to win. So don't fret. There's more to come. As you can see, Gorf is not really complicated to draw. It's basically just shapes, lines and shapes. And if you were on the live stream for the live launch, and shout out to everybody who joined me in the live launch. I missed some people, but for the most part, it was a fun launch. I did share the original concept illustrations for Gorf back when I was a kid. He was originally called Scrungy. He's evolved over the years, as he should. When you think about it, when you look at like Garfield, his original designs, very different from the Garfield of today, right? So everything always starts off. I actually don't like that. I'm going to change that real quick. That doesn't even make sense. I'm going to go this way first. Right, and then we're going to go. And then I'll do this. There, that's better. Yeah, Gorf has just evolved over the years to the super amazing hero that he is now. His design is evolved, but again, for those of you who are new, my influence for Gorf was a lot of influences. I've had a lot of influences for Gorf over the years, growing up as a kid. There was a sitcom called Too Close for Comfort. And the dad was a comic strip artist, and he illustrated a comic strip called, I don't like that's too thick, called Cosmic Cow. And that influenced the name of Cosmic Gorf, basically. And I gotten a question about, and I answered it already, but I'll answer it again. Like, why the sudden stop with there's an alien in my toilet, and to release like Forbidden and Cosmic? Well, it's because I have such a extensive portfolio of creator-owned projects that I've done, and I want to be able to get them out, or at least introduce it. Several things. Being an independent is tough, right? And I want to show my range for in the event that I take on commission work. So I want people to see that I'm not just a one-trick pony. I only do one thing. So, Forbidden is a fantasy, more adult series. Duty's more comedic, juvenile. And Cosmic Wars is somewhere in between. And each has its own look. And I want people to be able to see the depth of my work. And because of it, I picked up some work, so I got some stuff coming out, cover work that I've done coming out soon for others. And I just want to try to reach as many people as possible with my work out there. So, and I want to tell the story that I created. I mean, I created Forbidden and Cosmic a long, long time ago, and Cosmic when I was 12, Forbidden when I was probably 19, 20, and it was just about time that I introduced them to an audience of this generation that wasn't around when I released them back in the days. So when people say, is it good? We had this conversation about bringing something back. Well, bringing something back, it all depends. If no one's ever known it existed, it's not really bringing it back. It's really just introducing. That's the way I look at it, because bringing it back, it would be like an IP that was very popular and, it's being rebranded, but my reach is limited. And so there are millions and millions of people that don't even know that what I do or I exist or my products exist. So I always look at it as just an introduction. And so there goes that. I gotta thin this out a little bit. Want the store to be a little make this thinner. All right, go back up. Okay, this one's going to be the zoom out. Oh, I need the cape. All right, looks like there's a delivery at the door. Oh, gosh, I hate when this happens. So when I'm drawing, sometimes my stylus pen says it doesn't recognize. Let me zoom out so I can see this in a better. This is the cape. All right, I'm going to play a promo while I walk away for a second to get the door, because I ordered some grub. Do we have any promos here? Yeah, let me play. I'm going to play this real quick. Go to the door. Well, you know what sucks? Where's my pen? I wanted to record this. Time lapse. Record time lapse. Well, I guess I won't get all of it, but I'll get some of it. But I got it on there. Durr. All right, let's get this guy going. This is a Krimson. So I might want him on a separate layer, because I tend to use them as stickers and stuff. So I'm gonna do him as a separate layer. All right. Now, because I'm doing him as a separate layer, I think I'm gonna do him. How did I do the last one? Hold on, let's see. There's one of the pages I'm working on. Here it is. I use black, so I'm gonna use black. Okay, cool. I want to keep it consistent. Now the Krimson, when I'm drawing them, I like to put them. I like to use sharp edges. Like when you see Gorf, there's a lot of round, but Krimson, I like to use like squares and sharp edges. Even though I do circles when I flesh it out and I sketch, when I start adding the ink portion of it, you'll see a lot of sharp shapes. So the premise behind Gorf is, if you weren't on the live stream, if you don't know, he is the protector, I don't like that, of the Arthenian star. He's like the protector of the kingdom of Crystallia. He was the responsible for keeping the King Neptune safe. And there was a great battle, and Gorf wasn't there on time to save the king, and the king fell in the great battle, and Gorf blamed himself, and Gorf went into exile. Like, he sent himself away, and out of embarrassment and shame, but because of that, by doing so, he actually put the universe at risk, because he was trained since birth to be the hero that he has become. And now he leaves the kingdom of Crystallia at risk because it's never had a female ruler. And because the king fell in the great battle, his daughter, Princess Reina, by proxy, has inherited the throne. So now she has the challenges of her own. Convincing the allies that she is capable. And because of this moment of vulnerability, Lord Evil is plotting to a major attack, because he doesn't believe that the princess is capable of, he believes that it's going to be an easy one, an easy fight. And but that's not it. You also have Zarkinar, a powerful, evil pirate ruler who also wants the Arthenian star because it holds so much power. And so he's plotting something of his own. And this is too thick. And now, while the planet Crystallia is not defenseless at all, they have an army, and led by Captain M3. I don't like that. And Captain M3, while he believes he's more than capable of keeping the kingdom safe and protecting the princess and the star, the princess is not convinced. She needs Gorf. Captain M3 resents Gorf. He thinks he's a failure. He thinks he's a washout, and he wants nothing to do with him. And so this creates a situation that the princess has to navigate. But the princess, knowing in her gut that she needs Gorf, she goes off and risks everything in search of him. And so she heads off in the most dangerous sector of the universe to go and find Gorf and bring him and try to convince him to come back, because she knows something is coming. She feels it, and she knows that they're not ready for what's to come. So she needs the hero. It is storming today. The power went out earlier, so in case the power goes out, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. So, in a nutshell, so now the princess has to go and find the fallen hero, risking her life. And let me zoom out. Here's what it's looking like so far. At any time there's any questions, let me know. If anybody's out there listening, let me know. Let me know. Today's a good day to draw. It's rainy, thunderstorming, It's not a good day to lose power because the power went out. I don't want too much of that. I'm going to do... Initially, I was like, I want layers, but I think at this point, this stage of the game, I'm just going to stick to this. That's good. That's good enough right there. So we're going to have crab legs and po' boy. I'm the po' boy guy. My wife's the crab leg lady. What time is it? Yeah. I was gonna go run errands today, but then the sky opened up and it started thunderstorming, and I was like, "Oh, forget it. Forget about it." This was how long ago? Oh, must be here. What is this? Okay, it's another delivery at the door. Sorry, let me just take delivery. Okay. So, what do you get when you back Cosmic Wars? Besides the fact that you're getting a fantastic story that I love, absolutely love, that I created, I do everything. So this is I'm doing everything. I'm writing it. I'm coloring it. I'm drawing it. I'm lettering it. I'm doing everything. So it's the first time I don't have George working on the lettering for me. George has tons of work, and he's a fantastic letterer. But this one, I want a specific style and look. So I'm testing and trying and playing, and so it's easier for me to just do it because I'm testing so many new things with color, with word balloons, and all that stuff that I decided to just do it. And I was used to, even from back in the days, I was used to doing everything on my own on a book. So I'm having so much fun. I don't even feel it doesn't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So boom, 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 boom. I know they're working on a Never-Ending Story remake. I can't wait for that. That's another thing that's it's inspired me over the years. I just love storytelling. I love stories. I love fantasy and science fiction. Let's see. Sorry. I always take a break when I so I have his foot coming out of the ground because I'm going to have snowbank here. I'm going to have some action lines there. So I'm going to stop you here. And it's because it's a separate layer. I'm doing this so I can block off when I drop colors in there. And so for the sake of this, I'm doing the background on another layer. So like that moon. Put the moon there. So that moon's going to be right there, right behind Gorf. And then I'm going to add some mountains in the background and stuff like that. So for the sake of that, I'm going to remove these guys, go back to this, and I'm going to change the color to like a darker blue for the mountain ridges. And you're like, why you do it that way? Why don't you just keep it on one layer? Because I like to use the characters for stickers and promotions. So I will take the Gorf and do them in a separate layer so I can use them later down the road. And then for now, what I'll do is so I have a line to separate, and then I'll start adding textures and all that other stuff as I go. And then I'm gonna add another layer in front of these guys, so at least I have that. So if I decide to hide that and I say I'm gonna try to use the same color palette as, where are you? This, right? So I'm gonna try to keep it consistent with this for mood. So when I drop the color, there it is. There's the, I mean, you don't even see the sketches anymore because unless I do that. Oh, that's why you don't see the sketch, because I mean, you don't even see the sketch anymore. If you look at it there, it's so light, right? So, but now for the sake of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dropping flats. So then once I have the flats in, then I'll start working on the backgrounds. Oops. Why is that happening? That should never happen. Oh, no wonder. Wrong layer. Sorry. Sorry. I put that back in. It actually matches that background, so I might have to change that. It's a little too much. Right, so I'm going to zoom in, because sometimes, as you can see all those little white spots? It doesn't always get all the areas that I want, but for now, what we're just going to do is I already have the color code there, so I'm just going to start popping in the colors. And then I'll fill in all that other stuff later. Right, I have to use the brush because this bad boy is not picking half this stuff up. But when I drop this background in, all those spots disappear, right? But let's get let's fill them up anyway. Oh, there goes my pen again, acting up. Oh, so once in a while, my pen just no longer connects to the damn thing. It does that every single time I'm drawing. I don't know why. I need orange. The gems. Let's get a skin color. All right, and let's get that hair, the luscious hair of Gorf's. All right, and now we get the sword of omens. Give me sight, be on sight. But I didn't add the these. There you go, boom. All right, cool. So that's gonna be a dark blue. And that's gonna be gold. I think it's gonna be orange. All right, so Gorf is done. There, oh, I got his cape. That's that color blue. Bingo. Now let's look at that with the background. So he blends in quite a bit, but when I add texture and lighting and all that stuff to the background, it'll change up. So now for Crimson, I think it's this one, right? Crimson, I need this color, blue. So let's get you back. Let's get you in there. What happened here? Oh, Crimson. Sorry. Let's get that blue out of the way. As you can see, now this will have textures and lighting on this character, just like the one I did with Princess Reina and Zap. I'm just gonna do that for now. And let me close in all of those holes real quick. Let me zoom in. Look at all those spots, bro. It's always at the points where the two lines meet. It's always where there's a speck of white where the paintbrush didn't get into. It's always at the sharp edges and the points. If you hear that loud noise, it's because it's thunderstorming right now. Hopefully I don't lose power. The good thing is that this laptop has a battery. So if the power goes out, at least the battery's still going, but the internet might not. So that's the only problem. I just realized that. All right, so I'm gonna give him a lighter sword handle from the skin. It is an ice creature, so it should not be, it should be made of ice. And I'll do a lighter sword, boom. And then the eyes, I'm gonna make it really brighter, almost like a greenish. There you go. And then the teeth. All right. Let's zoom out. Ooh, look at that. Now, how on earth is there a gap somewhere here? Let me zoom out for a second. I don't understand why that's there. Delete. There you go. All right, cool. Boom. So there's our two warriors getting ready to fight each other in combat. And now what I had to do is get that the next layer, which is this. So I did the moon, and I have that. So what I want is a lighter ground. Where are you? I used what colors? I used this blue. All right, cool. I used that blue for this ground. And let me get rid of these guys. Boom. Add you there. And then you add you there. And let's see. Let's get those guys back in here. All right. So we got some stuff happening here. So what I'll do is I'll start working on the foreground on Gorf first. All right. Dum, 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 dum. How about I play the theme song to Cosmic Gorf while I am doing this? Let's see. Where's the theme song? Here it is.
In the shadows of the cosmos, a war is on the rise. A pirate with a broken heart, with treachery is his disguise. Zarkina betrayed his brother for power and for gold. With the whispers of the ark, the neon star, legends left untold. Through the starlit skies he sails, reckless and unbound, while beneath Crystalia's castle lies treasure to be found. But Gorf, the protector, stands tall in his fight, with armor forged in honor and strength that burns so bright. Light years away from peace tonight, the Ezos call our names. The universe, a battlefield where hope ignites the flames. Hold fast to your
in a cosmic war. Together we will rise.
As our king sets his trap with darkness in his soul, Gorf races through the galaxies to save us from this toll. Lord evil unleashed as chaos unfolds. Our heroes never falter. They brave what fate beholds. The past holds hiding secrets, but love can heal our scars. Beneath this battled surface, a princess wishes upon a star. With Ramses' wisdom guiding him every night and day, they'll shield the light within them while shadows try to sway. Light years away from peace tonight, the echoes call our names. The universe, the battlefield where hope ignites the flames. Hold fast to your courage, for cause is on your side. We're warriors
Yes, in a cosmic war.
Together
Together we will rise.
Light years away from peace tonight, the echoes call our names. The universe, a battlefield where hope ignites the flames. Hold fast to your courage, for those is on your side. We're warriors in a cosmic war. Together we will rise.
Awesome. So yeah, I think every hero, every story needs some sort of theme song, and I've always loved art and music since I was a kid, and I've been involved in music, so when I envision Gorf, I envision a song like that as the introduction to a cartoon on a Saturday morning or Nickelodeon or something. So dum, 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 dum. Oh, this rain's coming down. It's coming down for real. Together we will rise. Actually, I'm going to do that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now the hair. The hair. Dum, 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 dum. This thing's hurting my head. Yeah, so that is nice. Yeah. Wow, that thunder is tremendous. Tremendous thunder. Tremendous thunder. All right. So when we zoom out, starting to get a picture of what it's looking like, which is pretty dope. Again, this is one of the panels from the comic book Cosmic Wars, which is on Kickstarter right now. Love for you to get yourself a copy of it. Make a pledge today and you get a free sticker. Physical backers will get a free sticker, which is dope. 4-inch stickers are called the Cosmic Guardian sticker. So you can be an official Cosmic Guardian. You know, I remember when I was young, that stuff meant so much to me, right? Like the G.I. Joe getting the official badges and, you know, becoming an honorary Joe. And I don't know if it has the same feelings today. I think the world's moving so fast, you know, but I'm still a kid at heart. So I'm going to keep doing the stuff that influenced me as a kid, which is why this is issue 0. I decided to do issue 0 because issue 0 was always the thing back in the days, you know. It was like the preview to what's to come. Again, every 20 backers, we host a raffle. When we got funded in the first hour, we held a raffle, and Aurelius Delgado won the exclusive 10-pack trading card of Forbidden. So congratulations to Aurelius, who won that. All backers who pledge $25 or more will get a free Cosmic Gorf trading card. There's just so much going on, and so much opportunities to walk away with free stuff. Just loaded up the stretch goals. The first one to unlock is a Zap 4-inch sticker, which is pretty cool. Just quote something right here. There it is. Boom. There it is. It's coming along, coming along. Let's zoom up for a second. It's coming along. It's coming along. Oh, I didn't even save this. I gotta save you too. Because I always forget to save stuff and then it crashes on me and it pisses me off and I'm like, oh, say it ain't so. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom. There it is. Here it is, a groove slightly transformed, just a bit of a fit from the norm. It's amazing how you see people who are successful, who you think are on top of the world, and then, oh man, they stumble and they lose so much that they've built. I say that because I was just singing Will Smith's song, Summertime, and you know, in my eyes he can do no wrong, right? At one point he was like the guy, right? And then we had that incident with Chris Rock and changed everything. One dumb decision can change everything. It's crazy how the world works. You know, if you just think things through before you do, you know, think things through. I'm on top of the world. We got, let's zoom out. That's coming along pretty nicely. So this is Gorf and Crimson. If I decide that I want to, let's see, if I, this way where you see the moon is. I gotta move Gorf out. Oops. There you go. There you go. I don't understand what happened just now. Oops. Yeah. Is, oh, that's why I dropped the color somewhere here. Oh, that's why. Durr. Trying to figure out what happened. There it is. All right, there it is. There's the moon. All right, so here is flats with some shadowing for the main character. I haven't done the sword yet for this guy. Let me do his sword. Where are you? Where you is? Is this you? No, that's you. I need you. All right, I need you. Your sword. So what I'm going to do is That's not good. Oh, I know what happened. There it is. There it is. And then for these guys, there. Oh, and I haven't even done that teeth. But I gotta get the teeth done. Some shadows and stuff with the teeth. For the Toothless Rufus. So up here, There you go. Get this darker. A little bit darker. Here we go. Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. All right. So here are the guys right now. This is basically Gorf and a Crimson. I'm going to add some other layers and highlights and colors. How long I've been drawing? An hour and a half. So I'm going to go eat and join my wife for the rest of Valentine's Day. I'm going to switch off real quick to the main screen. Let's turn off the music. What's up, guys? So first of all, thank you for joining me today on the live stream as I draw Cosmic Wars. Cosmic Wars is my comic book series. I created a character when I was 12. His name is Scrungy. In fact, in case you don't know, he looked like this. Oh, geez. I got to get rid of that background, but let's see. There it is. He looked like that back in the days. He looked like Alf with a pink suit. So it's kind of weird. But then it evolved and it became Cosmic Gorf and then the Cosmic Wars. And now the comic book series is on Kickstarter right now. I would love for you to get it. I am offering a lot of great stuff. Like you're getting a free sticker for making a physical pledge at any value. You're also getting a trading card on top of that if you pledge $25 or more. So you're getting 2 free things from jump. Plus every 20 back as I'm hosting a raffle. And the last raffle, Aurelius won the 10-pack trading card set of Forbidden. I had it here. I don't know where it went. And outside of all the things that I'm giving away as a thank you, this is a great story. It's a fantastic story, and I want to share that with you, and I want you to read it. I want you to pick it up. Even if you do a digital copy, if you pick it up, that'll be amazing. Can you share this stream? Can you share the link with your friends and family? With that said, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for joining me on this live stream as I draw Cosmic Gorf and a Crimson. And you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day. And hopefully I see you on the Kickstarter. Have a great day, guys.